Welcome back to another episode of the Knowledge Bomb. I'm Nick Fowler. Today we're going to talk about falling forward. So let's talk about what that means. Really, what that means is a willingness to fail in your training to become a better athlete. For those of you guys who are chasing results and defining your success or your quality of training on your results, you're leaving a lot on the table. Think about it. When do we get to become better athletes? How are we going to improve? And how do we develop as a person? Frankly, it's failing and learning from our mistakes. So if you completed a full year of training with 0 mistakes and you executed everything perfectly, I would ask you, of what value would that be? You probably didn't learn much, and so your growth as a result is going to be limited. Just the other week in a training session, we had a big chipper. It involved wall balls. One of the first things I do after a workout training session is I go up and I ask you how you're feeling. How did that go? And a pretty classic response that I hear a lot of times, and I'm sure you guys experience this, is, oh man, I wish I would have done this, or I didn't do this well. And the response from this athlete was, I could have pushed the wall balls harder. I could have gone unbroken, for instance. And it was presented in such a way that that was a failure, right? Like, oh, I didn't execute, I could have pushed it harder. And really, what I encourage you to do is flip that as an opportunity. So instead of saying, oh man, like I could have pushed the wall balls harder, really the way you should be approaching that, or I encourage you to approach that, is saying, wow, I just learned something. I could actually push the wall balls harder. So it becomes an opportunity versus a missed opportunity. And really, I think just that subtle change in mindset will really take you to the next level, and you will become that much better of an athlete through your training. I'd like to give everybody one thing to focus on this week, and that's, for this week and this week only, redefine your success in training. Think about the opportunities that failure bring to your development as an athlete. Forget about the numbers, forget about what's good and what's bad, and start really valuing the struggle. Really, the magic is in the struggle, and that's where you're going to become a better athlete.